Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I had a subscriber ask a question of what do I think about fasted training? Well, let's not really get into my opinion. I mean, I have my own experiences with it. I have my own opinion on it, and I didn't really notice much difference with it one way or another. However, the top experts who look at it, guys like Brad Schoenfeld, some of these other doctors who study exercise science, who study muscle gains, are saying that the data is showing that people who lift weights fasted gain muscle more slowly. Their data is also showing that, again, drug-free people who do cardio fasted lose fat a little slower. And it seems to be a case of training intensity, that people who are fasted simply can't train as hard. Now, a lot of guys are like, well, I do just fine. Well, again, that's not what the data shows. You might think that you're able to, but have you plotted it over the course of 6 months? Have you looked at 10 different people and had 10 different people who just started lifting start training fasted for 6 months straight and track it, and then 10 people do it who aren't fasted and see which ones gain strength and muscle more quickly? So if you haven't, then it's not really a fair statement for you to say that you seem to, and that's what the data seems to show. You're just simply going to gain muscle more slowly due to less training fuel, reduced work capacity, reduced intensity in the gym. Seems to be the case. Now, this seems to be for drug-free people. Do we know if there's a difference for guys on drugs for muscle gains with it? It remains unknown. It hasn't been studied, and until it's studied, we can't say for sure. But anecdotally, we don't really have an answer there either. There doesn't seem to be something that we've been able to measure that I could say even with anecdote observing people. Now, there does seem to be anecdotal data showing that fasted cardio in the morning for guys who are on various fat-burning drugs, anabolics, does seem to work really, really well. But the studies we have on people who aren't on anything, it seems to slightly inhibit fat loss, not because there's anything wrong with the fasted state itself. It's, again, people are going to do the cardio a little less intensely. They might think that they're going just as intense, but when you actually measure it, they're just not putting out quite as much effort. Therefore, they're burning a little bit fewer calories. And if you're burning less calories, you're usually burning less fat. So for either situation, fasted training probably isn't that great of an idea. It doesn't seem to work that well. It seems to inhibit your progress just slightly over eating food, particularly carbohydrates of some type, before you train. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.